What if I told you that this buttery, flaky, vibrant croissant took me 2 days, one existential crisis, and almost a dead stand mixer to make? Yes, this is a Bicolour croissant, not just a croissant, it's an art form, and maybe a personality trait now. So today, I am going to show you how I made these beauties, step by step, miss by miss, while trying not to lose my mind. Let's go!
Hi everyone and welcome to Abhishekz's kitchen. Today we are going to make a croissant. So let's get started.
We start as all delicious disasters do by dumping everything into a stand mixer: flour, salt, sugar, yeast, butter and milk. Basically all the good stuff. Place this on a stand mixer with a dough hook attachment and mix at the lowest speed for 7 minutes. And then on medium speed too for 8 minutes. My mixer was heating up, so I removed the entire dough and mixed 1/3 of the dough at a time. After 15 minutes, check the dough for gluten formation using window pane test. Take a small portion of the dough and stretch it gradually. If you can see light passing through it without tearing, then the dough is ready. Otherwise, mix it for some more time and do the window pane test again. Weigh 1350 gram of dough. If you're asking why so specific, you are new here, aren't you? Roll it into a ball and give it some bench friction. We want it dense like your first date. Grease, cover and let the dough chill for 30 minutes. You chill too, you have earned it. Measure 300 gram of dough for red color magic. This is optional but also mandatory if you are trying to impress Instagram. Place this on a stand mixer and add some red food color to it. And mix at speed 2 or until well combined. Add more color if required. Roll the dough to 50 by 30 centimeter. Cover it with a cling film and keep it in the freezer overnight. Roll the red dough to 40 centimeter length and roll from the other side until 3 mm thick. Keep it in the fridge overnight. Roll 500 gram of butter between 2 parchment papers of size 30 by 30 centimeters. Transfer yesterday's rolled dough to the fridge 1 hour before using it. Remove it from the fridge and remove the cling wrap. Ensure that the rolled dough is 50 cm by 30 centimeters. Remove the butter from the fridge and place it on one side of the rolled dough. Fold the remaining dough to the center and fold the other part of the dough over the previous dough. Now we have alternate layers of dough and butter. Cut the dough from the sides so that the butter is spread evenly. Apply some dry flour below the dough and roll the dough vertically until it is 10 mm thick. Turn the dough 90 degrees. Lightly dust some flour below the dough and roll it evenly to 5 mm thickness. Now fold the dough 1/5 from one side and then do another fold. Fold 1/5 of the dough from the other side. Next, place one side on top of the other. You'll get 5 layers of the dough. Cover and keep it in the fridge for an hour. If this dough chills anymore, it's legally Gen Z. Uncover the doughs like unveiling a mystery. If you are doing one color, skip the red, but where's the drama in that? Place the red sheet on the white. Trim and press gently so they become one. A buttery, flaky marriage. Cut the dough from the sides. Lightly dust the work surface and roll the dough to 40 cm wide. Turn the dough 90 degrees and roll it to 3 mm thick. Then slice those clean edges like you're cutting toxic people out of your life. You can see the alternate layers of butter and dough. Give markings on the longer edge of the dough at 9 cm intervals. Next, mark the center of those 9 cm markings on the opposite edge. Next, cut 9 by 38 cm triangles by connecting top and bottom markings. Next, take one triangle. You can see alternate thin layers of butter and dough. Stretch the triangle a little bit and roll it tightly from bottom to top. Place all the rolled dough seam side down on the baking tray lined with parchment paper. Cover and proof it for 2.5 to 3 hours. This rolled dough can be frozen before proofing. If you are freezing, then proof it for 4 hours. Once proofed, it will be double in size and will be jiggly and puffy. If you are using single color dough, then we need egg wash. However, for bicolor you don't have to, as we'll be glazing it later. The glaze is prepared by mixing 500 grams of sugar, 200 grams of water and 150 grams of glucose until it starts boiling. Place this in a preheated oven at 170°C and bake for 18 minutes or until golden brown. After proofing, you can't freeze them, but you can half bake them and complete the baking later or when required. Once baked, place them on a cooling rack to cool down. This is blonde color, but I rebaked it later to get darker color. Once cooled, apply the glaze on the croissants. The croissants in this clip are rebaked to get darker color. Now we'll cut to reveal the section of the croissant. This section is not what I was expecting, but it still tastes great. So 2 days, 1 overheated mixer, 2 dough sheets, 500 grams of butter and a minor obsession later. Were these bicolor croissants worth it? Absolutely. Will I do it again? Ask me in 6 months after therapy. If you like this video, please smash that like button, subscribe for more baking adventures and tell me in the comments. What's the most complicated thing you have ever baked? Until next time, stay flaky.
Thank you and namaste from my side. See you all in the next video.